poppin' shawties, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. Go away. Are you done?
I wanted to get your ass. We was midway through a video, but I couldn't. Ah shit.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm about to lock you in the room. Y'all see what I deal with like on a daily basis? Like on his channel, he try to act all cool and shit, but he's not. He's not. All of this is going in the video. Let me start over. What's poppin' shawties? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about my hair. So crochets, crochet braids, crochet twists, crochet dreads, just crochets in general. I was so sleep on crochets for the longest time. I did not like the way they looked. I did not like the style of them. I did not really understand how diverse they were until I got my first set of crochet twists back in, what was that, a long time ago. It was like last January, so January 2017 roughly, but I freaking loved them. And then I got those again, and then I did crochet braids this time. And today what I'm going to show y'all, this time was my first time actually doing them by myself. Usually my mom does them, but this time around she was at the shop and I just didn't want to be at the shop, so I was like, I'll do them myself. So I came home, did them myself, and yeah, y'all, it's so freaking easy. And it's like such an easy, quick little hairstyle. You could like just act like you got box braids. They're as diverse as box braids, honestly. They're basically like the lazy girl box braids, which I love because I love braids. Like, I love the look of braids. I love... Right. I can hear you, fam.
I tried not to make that help.
The door farted.
I gotta use the restroom, my fault.
But yeah, they're basically like the lazy girl box braids, and I love the look of box braids, but I hate sitting in the chair for like 50 million hours. I basically finished my whole head in about, I was watching Criminal Minds. I would say about 4 episodes of Criminal Minds passed, and those are about 45 minutes each, so basically like 3 hours roughly. Yeah, I'd say about 3 hours I got my whole head done, which is so much quicker than box braids, where you know you're gonna be sitting in that chair for about 6 to 7 hours and your neck gonna be hurting, and then you're not gonna be able to make facial expressions. I can make all the facial expressions that I can make with these. As y'all can see, I'm moving my eyebrows. Like, I can do whatever I need to do. I'm going to show y'all how I did my braids, and I'm going to sit down and talk through it because when I was filming, like I said, I was watching Criminal Minds, so I couldn't really like talk through it then. But yeah, so first things first, you're going to want to get your braid pattern. I had already started putting them in with these, so you could kind of see where I had the braids started, but I just basically braided it straight to the back. If you know how to braid, it's really, really simple. If you don't know how to braid, there's 50 million and one YouTube videos that you can watch on how to braid or how to scalp braid. But I've come across some videos that say that you don't even have to braid, but I've only seen those with the crochet like the hairstyles where it's like curly hair. I've never really seen it with like the dread, I mean not the dreads, with like the braids or like the individual, like, you know, this type of style. So I don't know what it would look like if you did it like that. But I braided my hair. I just did braids going straight to the back, and then in the back I sewed it because I do have a little bit of hang time now. I did my big chop in July, but you know, your girl got some hang time now. So I had to sew up the back of my hair, and that was really simple. Just take some needles, some thread, and I couldn't see what I was doing, so I was literally just sewing it until I couldn't see none of my little braids hanging anymore. After I sewed it, I started crocheting them in, and it's really simple. All you need is a crochet needle. I'm pretty sure if you go to the beauty supply store and buy like crochet braids or crochet twists or just crochet anything, the needle should be like right there with the hair, or when you go to checkout at the front. At least at my beauty supply store, that's where they are. They're like right at the front when you go to checkout, or they're right there next to the hair. So this is the needle. It's, you know, half pink, half green, whatever, AKAs. Shout out to y'all. I'm not an AKA, but shout out to y'all. But yeah, so it comes with like a little hook, and how it's made when you go in to like put it inside of your hair. Let me see if it'll focus. There you go. But yeah, it's made with a hook like this. And so when you go to put it inside your hair, you basically just like stick it up in there. Y'all could probably see like where I'm doing it on the video right now. But you stick it up in there and then you loop it on there. And then you just close it and pull it back through. And that's it. And then you weave it through and it's all good and dandy. I did a couple of demonstrations of how I did them on my head in the video, which y'all are looking at right now. But yeah. This is the hair that I use. It is called the 3-strand. I'm gonna assume 3-strand just mean braids because when it's twisted, it just says 2-strand. But it is a 3-strand Havana Mambo Poetic Justice style box braids, and I got them in 24 inches, and that stops about. Let me show you. That stops about right here. So a little kind of like navel length. Hi, pregnant belly, but like, yeah, kind of about navel length on me. But I will say I have a really freakishly long torso. Like, I have a friend, she has a short torso, so these will probably be like butt length on her. So just, you know, measure it out how you want to measure it out. And a rule of thumb I have, always when measuring your hair, like if you're in the beauty supply store and you're getting some hair, or if you're just getting hair in general and you want to see how long it's going to be, always go from the back, because this is going to be like the real test of how long it is. A lot of people measure it from up here, but you got all of this space back here. So always measure it from the back and see how long it falls, and then if you like where it falls from there, then get the hair. If not, go a little bit shorter, go a little bit longer, do your thing. So as y'all know, this is the exact same style of hair that I've been having for the longest. All I did was just redid it so it could look fresh, because the new growth was popping. Like, it was just, it took on its own life, and I just had to get it situated. So basically all I did for me personally, I just rebraided and redid it. This took about 11 bags of hair, and I could still probably add some because it is very spacious in the back. I will say that. It's not as tight and congested as I want it to be. However, I feel like if I had a lot of hair, it would be really thick. So I'm actually happy with how it came out. But if you want your hair to be like that, then I would say get about 12-13 bags of hair. They're only $6.99 each, which does add up. However, it is cheaper than paying for like $180 or something for somebody else to do your hair. A tip I would have though, like, go spacious in the back, do your thing, like spread them out in the back because nobody's really gonna see it. But once you get to the front, that's where I would start like adding them close together, and you know, just making sure they're like kind of going like cohesively and they look decent, because this is where your part is going to be, this is where everybody's going to see it, this is where, you know, it's going to be on display. So make sure you're doing it really, I'm going to say really close together. Just make sure you're doing it at a good distance in the front, and then do what you want to do in the back. Can't nobody see the back anyway. As far as maintenance and everything, they're really easy to maintain. There's not really much that I had to do. When I first got them, all I did was just dip them in hot water so that they don't unravel. But some of them are unraveling. But like I said, I've been having these since November, roughly. I want to say November, around the beginning of November is when I got them, because I know I definitely, like, they were good, like they were loose and everything around Thanksgiving. So I want to say the beginning of November is when I got them, and now we're towards the end of January. I'd say for like how long I've had these, like, they're not unraveling severely. So just dip them in hot water to seal it, because it is synthetic hair, so it will, in my head, I don't know if this is true or not, but in my head it kind of like melts it together a little bit more and seals it so that it doesn't unravel. Honestly, crochets are like lit. They lit AF, and they're such an easy hairstyle to do. And like I said, you kind of get the box braid look without having the box braid commitment, or the box braid time, or the box braid money. So yeah, y'all, go ahead and get you some crochet twists. I really want to try crochet dreads next. I just have to find like a really good brand of them, because all the ones that I see is just like it's just like finger twists basically. Like if you take your hair and you twist your finger, you know how your hair curls up? That's basically what they look like. And I actually want them to look like dreads a little bit more. So maybe that's what they're supposed to look like, and I'm just being very, very extra and very, very bougie, but you know, whatever. If you have some crochet dreads that's really, really good and they worked out for you, let your girl know. And yeah, that's all I can say for this video. I will see y'all in my next one. Peace. As y'all can tell from the title, this is going to be my quick makeup routine. I'm not gonna say this is like a thing I do every day, because either I'm going like full face beat or like no makeup at all. There really is no in between for me. However, as everybody know, I'm about to be a mother. I want to see what I can do within like 5 to 10 minutes. I'm not about to time myself because that's dead. I just want to see what I can do within like 5 to 10 minutes that will be like mama friendly and still make your girl look kind of cute. So let's get started.